And it seems more and more every day we're getting close to the WrestleMania 2000 type of feel where it's maybe one. I mean, not as bad because the only singles match on that card was, the
Mm.
Cat versus Terry Runnels, so or Tori versus Terry Runnels, like, we're not gonna get that bad, but
Yeah.
I'm totally okay with making, like, 80% of these matches multi-man matches, because there's so much going on, there's so many people that low-key deserve to be on the card, and if you have your 2 title matches, 3 title matches, 4 because 2-2 women, men's,
Mhm.
be like these singles matches, I don't care because you have that still. You still have that
And
traditional 1v1 for the big title, and everything else seems like, all right, it's everyone just climbing and clamoring to get their Mania moment, where
Mhm.
the people in the singles matches, they earned that moment. You know,
Yeah.
they earned that, and it's that's the difference between 2000 and now.
And it's such a weird it's, like, hard to explain, but it's, like, kind of a weird thing because Mania was always treated like you had to, your whether or not you were gonna be on the show, it was like we had to look at your past year of work. So it's like you
Mhm.
had to feel like you earned it, like you should be there. And I like that idea because obviously not everybody should be handed a Mania match, but Vince wasn't really doing that for quite a stretch over the last like 10 years. They were putting people in Mania matches and it was like, what are we doing? Why are these people being featured, right? And so I kind of like in a way that they're trying to go about it this year at least
Mhm.
more in that direction, but it's so hard because there are so many people now who deserve it. Like if we're talking about 10 plus years ago, you could maybe pick out 5 to 10 people who are like, yeah, they need to be on Mania, but they can't all be against each other.
Mhm.
So they couldn't just do that. But now it's like there's like 30 or more people who deserve to be
Absolutely
featured
deserve
at
it.
Mania. So it's making it a little bit more difficult. So it's unfortunate because I think it would be great to see, Bobby Lashley in a singles match, but it might just like the way that things are going uh in the lead up to Mania, it doesn't feel like that's going to happen. So if they do have to go and make a bunch of multi-man matches just to get people on the card, then I feel like I can't complain. You know what I
No.
mean? Like because I think a lot of the time people aren't into them. And for the most part, yeah, they're not the best because there's so many people involved. But if you got to do it, then you got to do it. At least then we can say, okay, well, Bobby was on the card this year, not the Andre the Giant Battle Royal Memorial Trophy winner or
Yeah,
whatever,
or whatever BS
yeah.
whatever BS is there.
Yeah. So